Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Tuesdays with Dr. T. Today I'm going to talk about eczema, allergy, and rashes that can often come as a comorbid situation with autism. Okay, so if that is something that you are interested in and you want to learn how you can do it, resolve, cure eczema from the root for good permanently, then this is the episode for you. You might not have a kid on the spectrum, that doesn't matter, but even if you are a parent of neurotypical child, this video will really help you. Okay, so stick until the end for all the ways that I have cured eczema from myself and my daughter. Okay, so starting with, what is eczema? Eczema is like a flare-up of inflammation. It can happen anywhere in the body. It often happens in neck, in the hands, arms, any places, even in the legs. For me, my eczema was in the legs, and it started when I was in the last leg of my PhD many years ago. And I actually did not understand what was going on, because in Southeast Asia, eczema is really frowned upon. And if you have eczema, means you have a very, it's socially unacceptable to have eczema. If you have eczema, you probably will not be invited in tea parties and things like that, because people think they are really contact dermatitis, like you can just get into contact with somebody who have eczema and then you can get it. No, you cannot have eczema like that. The eczema can only come when your body is reacting towards a threat in the environment of the body. Okay, if that makes sense. So the causes of eczema, number one is, according to NIHS, is your immune system. So for example, if your child have an immune system that overreacts to certain triggers, even though let's say you and your child on the spectrum or not, they are eating the same food, yeah, but then you might not have eczema reaction to the food, but your child might have. Why is it happening? It's happening because your immune system is not getting triggered or alarmed by those same components that your child's body is reacting to. Okay, and then it could be virus, it could be pollen, it could be dust, it could be even cold, it could be a lot of different type of things that we put on our skin. Okay, those things can affect as well. So that is one of the reasons why eczema happens, your immune system or your child's immune system. The second reason why eczema happen is genes. So for example, we all know most of the conditions in the world these days are genetic in nature, right? So I love what Barbara O'Neill have said, that genetics loads the gun, but lifestyle pulls the trigger. Okay, so even if there is a genetic predisposition of your child towards certain things, it's not gonna bound to happen until the environment, the lifestyle, the food that the child is eating, the way that the child is living his life is really pulling the trigger. Okay, the third reason is the environment. So what does environment have? Environment can be anything and everything. It could be internal environment, what the child is producing in terms of what she or he is eating and how they are metabolizing the byproducts and things like that. It can also be from outside, externally. So externally could be what sort of clothes the child is wearing, what sort of cream the child is putting on the skin, what sort of washing materials, dishwasher, soap, detergent, things that you're using for your child. It could also be predominantly from food. Yes, there cannot be a Dr. T video without me talking about food and gut. Okay, because here's the thing, they are 100% related 100% of the time. Your child's gut, the food that he or she is eating, and the way that they are able to or not to digest and assimilate the food and absorb the nutrients properly, those are all connected to how your child is showing up in the world, whether your child has severe autism or regular autism, whether your child has eczema or not. A lot of the things that you are going through with your child is because of the gut issues. Okay, So yeah, the environment matters. And the fourth reason is emotional triggers. Many of us do not even think about it. So I have known it from my personal experience. I still do. So if I get really agitated, for example, I want to show you this thing. So this one here, it's a eczema patch that grew up from one of my recent vacation, because I got really annoyed by some of the things that was going on in my vacation. So annoyed that I could not calm down fast enough for my body to start reacting to the thing. So here's the thing. If we do not put real attention to what's going on in the life, in our food, in our lifestyle, in everything that we are in, your body, your child's body will show that up. It will create symptoms. It will create situations where you cannot any longer hide the issue under the carpet. You have to take note of that. Okay, so that is why pain, eczema, anything that you see in the physical behavior of your child, every single thing is connected with each other. Okay, they're intertwined with each other. So some other things that can contribute to eczema could be dry weather, low humidity. It could be fabrics or clothing material. It could be makeup or skincare products, smoke and pollutants, soap, detergents, stress, and also touching something allergic. So yes, food can create allergies, not just eczema. Okay, so eczema is a form of allergy. Not all allergies are eczema, but all eczema are allergies. Okay, so let's not separate the eczema and the allergy, because let's just take it as one thing and find out how to really cure or solve the problem from the root. Okay, so here is something that you need to understand. You need to understand that your child is not gonna have allergic reaction unless and until the body reacts to it. So what traditionally people do is they get their child tested for a variety of allergies and allergens and intolerance, and then they just avoid those things. They are also asked to use creams like Desinide, betamethasone, and things like that, like, cortisol, hydrocortisone, not cortisol, sorry, hydrocortisone, and other steroid hormonal based, skin topical ointments and things like that. But one thing I rarely, because 7 months ago, not 7 months ago, actually last year, at the end of last year, I had a severe allergy attack, and we did so many testing. We did biopsy. They took out flesh from my neck hair and from my belly to find out what was causing this sudden, unnecessarily high amount of allergic reaction. And you know what? The doctors could not find out. They have given me this allergy test, which is after like 1 year. I got the date to be done, and today I got the call from the people that, we are ready to do your allergy test. And I'm like, sorry, I don't have time for that BS, because I no longer trust on the situation that is going on with modern medical system most of the time. Why? Because first of all, they're not there when we are really needing it. And then second of all, they are just not ever going to the root cause. So I'm going to tell you what is the root cause of all of this allergy or eczema situation that is going on either with you or with your children. Okay. The number one reason why all of these things happens is because of an imbalanced gut. I have just now kind of read through what NIHC has says and what all major, WHO and all major super highly acceptable mediums are telling us, but they are never talking about gut health. They're never talking about that some of the other ways that eczema can really get flared up, like stress, like a real way of understanding cortisol and eczema connection. Okay. So the only thing that you need to focus to cure allergies and eczema is to heal the child's gut. There is no alternative to healing the gut for yourself or your child or anybody who is having allergies. Because here's the thing, you cannot avoid living your life. Your child cannot avoid living their life, always, avoiding thousands of things because they're allergic to those thousands of things, always staying indoors, not being able to go out, have friends, live their best life just because their body reacts to certain things. What if you stop the body's reaction? Then your child and you can enjoy anything and everything that's halal. Yeah, that is what we did. Okay. So a little bit on the journey of what happened with my child. So I had eczema in my PhD time, right? So I know a little bit about that. But when Ira, my youngest, was diagnosed with that, and she had severe eczema, like all over her body and things like that. But I would say that was the blessing for us. You know why? Because her eczema was so severe that, and we tried so many things from the doctors, that I am somebody who do not wait for things to happen to me. I always make things happen because I'm a manifesting generator. If you don't know about it, it's human design, okay? Everybody should know who they are. So I make things happen. So I could not wait for doctors to solve, because the only thing that they gave me was a Desinide cream and an EpiPen, okay? And life, the whole world became my child's threat. I could not help but just wait for she to get attacked by something from the environment that she was in, so that the only relief is to give her an injection of EpiPen. And that got me thinking, I don't want to live my life like that. I don't want that life for my child. So I focused on Ayurveda. Okay, I tried to find out what was happening, and I got the idea that it's happening because of an imbalanced gut, because the gut is so inflamed, because she was breastfed and I am on the spectrum. I had a terrible digestive system myself. I had a very poor metabolism system myself. So whatever I was eating, and I was eating gluten and dairy and everything, right? So whatever I was eating, I could not digest. I created triggers. I put those triggers in the breast milk. I feed her that breast milk, and no wonder she was having eczema, even though she was just breastfed. Can you guys make this connection? It's actually so simple. Solving eczema is actually so simple. You do not need all of those associations, all of these things going on. The only thing that you need to do is heal the gut. It takes about 8 months to heal the gut, which is what most people don't want to do. They're fine taking the medicines and doing the shots and things like that. But here's the thing. When you solve the gut, when you heal the gut, not only the allergies, the eczema, the behavioral issue, the mood swings, your child being, hyperactive, your child having meltdowns, all of those things magically goes away. I promise. It magically goes away. Okay? So here are the few things that you can do that I did. So first of all is obviously you have to heal the gut. And how can you heal the gut? You can heal the gut by first, yes, you need to stop from getting, the triggers away from the system so that the system can rest. So in our program, what we do is we go from whatever the child was eating to grain-free and casein-free. And then we heal the gut following a 6-step process to heal the gut. And after that, we're just maintaining the lifestyle and diet and things like that, okay? So when you are going for the gut healing protocol or anything that you can DIY at your home as well, the first thing that you need to go is grain-free. You need to go milk-free. You need to avoid any triggers that your child might have. So I do not recommend doing all of those allergy testing, 64 times piercing a child's skin to find out the allergens. I don't do that. I don't recommend that. What you can do is to start keeping a journal. Start keeping a journal and do research whether, what sort of foods are actually creating allergies or eczema kind of situations. Know the triggers, and then find out if when you give those triggers to your child in small amount, do you see a flare up? Okay? Do you see a flare up? So one way you can do that is to do an elimination diet. So an elimination diet is when for a 2 to 3 weeks, you stop anything and everything that a human body can be reacted to. Okay, all processed food, all grains, all not even gluten-free, grain-free, and then all sorts of milks. Remove every single thing that is a known trigger to human being and eat very strictly. Yes, it's hard to do, but it works 100%. That's how I cured my eczema. That's how I cured my child's eczema, okay? So we stopped all the food. I made a list of things that are available and that are not. And by the way, if you are not subscribed to my newsletter, do subscribe. So on the second day, you will be receiving our meal plan and shopping list, which has a lot of the list of things that you can actually give safely to your kids on the eczema, okay, if they are not severely allergic to some of the things that I have mentioned there. But it's obviously a free guide. It's a DIY version. You can try. It always helps to know. And the next thing that you can do is, like I said, so stop the food, all the trigger food for 2 to 3 weeks, and then slowly introduce one thing. So first thing you introduce is egg and see whether your child is reacting or not. And then you introduce milk and see whether your child is reacting or not, and things like that. But I have seen that along with the gut healing protocol, you also need to make sure that you are removing chemicals from your lifestyle, from your home. So you are doing non-toxic, really mild detergent, non-toxic, really mild soaps and shampoos and lotions and anything that you put on your child's body. And also try to eat organic, buy organic produce and organic meats and things like that, so that you are not pulling in a bunch of antibiotics, a bunch of hormones and steroids and things like that from your food. You also need to make sure that your water is very clean. I'm not sure whether you know about this, but in our mini course, we talk about all of these meal things, meal plan, shopping list. We also give discount codes for a very good filtration system that we use personally, okay? So all of those things, I will leave the link of the mini course, and then when you join the mini course, you will get all of this information along with the supplements that I'm going to talk about now, which helps in gut healing, okay? All right. So the first thing was healing the gut, knowing that you have to heal the gut. And then to be able to heal the gut, you have to do the second thing, which is going for an elimination diet, okay? The third thing that I spoke about was to remove toxins from the environment and from, washing machine, washing products, laundry detergent and skin things and things like that. Those are the 3 things. The fourth thing that you need to do is to make sure that you are giving your child very good quality probiotics, okay? Very good quality probiotics, so that helps with the gut healing. And please remember, the probiotic supplements are not 100% effective, okay? You have to also give probiotic rich food, okay? Because not all probiotics are bioavailable. There can be gaps in how the probiotic is made. I have made several videos on that. You can see them in my channel. And then the one that we use is from doTERRA. You will get the links of the 5 top things that we have used to recover our child's Ira's severe eczema, my severe eczema, Muhammad's gut healing. Muhammad is on the spectrum. If you don't know, if you're first time coming here, he's my child on the spectrum. He has autism. And then we have recovered his speech and meltdown and a lot of other things just by doing these few things, just by solving the gut problems, okay? Healing the gut to an extent that the child can now eat and be exposed to several different things that are actually present in the earth, present in day-to-day lifestyle, because you cannot stop living. There is something that I have to make you guys understand. You cannot stop living your life just because you have a diagnosis of anything. Allergy, intolerance, eczema, autism, severe nonverbal, whatever the diagnosis is, even cancer, you cannot stop living your life. The thing that you can do is to find out the root cause of all of these things, and which is 99% of the time gut problem and stress, okay? The 5th thing that we did for Ira and for myself was to eliminate stress as much as possible. So eliminating stress can be you not shouting at your child, you understanding your child, you not agitating your child, or making sure that your child is not agitated. I sometimes get DM from parents asking me like, should I desensitize my child towards loud sound and X, Y, and Z? And I was like, please don't do that. You cannot desensitize a child by rubbing off that thing that is causing them pain. Okay, so for example, if you have sensitive teeth and your teeth is sensitive, so I want to desensitize your teeth and I am starting to rub a sandpaper on your teeth, how will that make you feel? That's the same thing your child feels if you want to desensitize your child through sound, exposing them to sound or gathering or chemicals and things like that. Please do not do that. So like I was saying, the fifth thing that you have to do is reducing stress from the child's environment. You, the parents, the people around the child is a major reason of stress, by the way. We do not understand that, but yes, we contribute to stress from each other's. And then there could be, other forms of stress in the environment, which you need to sit down and jot down and find out and reduce. If you do all of these 5 things, heal the gut, do the elimination diet, think about the 5 major supplements that I speak about in the mini course. I will leave the link in the description. Avoiding toxins on the skin and washing things and things like that. And the 5th thing was emotional stability and reducing stress from the environment. If you can do these 5 things, which you 100% can do, your child will recover from any form of allergies and intolerance and eczema. I guarantee that. We have seen this happen not just on me and my kids, but in our other students also. There has been 2 specific students that is in our current groups. One of them is a nurse, okay? And then she was like, I have gone to so many doctors because I'm a nurse myself. I have tried so many things, but this is the first time I am seeing my 1-year-old and my 3-year-old eczema free. The first time I'm seeing their skin in real color. Can you imagine the amount of relaxation and contentment that mother felt? It's totally possible. So yeah, I will leave the links of the mini course in the description. In the mini course, you will learn about the 5 top things that we recommend and we use still to this day. 5 top supplements, probiotics, a good quality fish oil, and then multivitamins and things like that. You will also learn about what sort of water filtration system you should use. You will also get some discount codes. You will also get a lot of other freebies and one-to-one session and group coaching sessions if you join the mini course. And for the month of August, I'm not actually available to have one-to-one calls, which is why I'm not promoting any of my 6MD yet, because I have consciously made the decision that I am gonna give August rest and recuperate my body, my nervous system, so that come fall, I am in my best shape. This is something that you have to do for yourself as well. Yes, I got really scared. Like, what if people forgets me that I am here, I exist, my programs is doing so good to hundreds of people. But then I was like, I need to rest also. I cannot run pushing my body, so cannot you. So if you are someone who is thinking like, I have so many things to do, so many problems to handle, where should I start, what to do? The first thing is always mindset. The first thing is you making the decision that I am no longer available for the medical system to determine my and my children's future. I am no longer available for people to run my life, my child's future success. I am only available to success. I am only available to freedom and good health. So all good health, the few things that always goes on common for any disease or disorder is gut health, stress, non-toxic lifestyle, good nutrition. That's it. Oh, 5th is moving around and having exercise, because I have learned yesterday from my chiropractor is that exercise also helps in nervous system regulation. And I was like, wow, I didn't know that. I only was told that exercise burns calories and I will lose weight. I'll go thinner with exercise. Nobody told me that exercise actually helps in nervous system regulation. Exercise actually helps in trauma release. Exercise also helps with sleep and so many other things. So which is why you have to make sure that your child is having a lot of physical exercise. Your child is sweating, panting, and like they're red in their face. That is the type of level of exercise that you need to do. But yes, if your child is having eczema, that's really hard, because sweat can exacerbate the stress response, right? So you have to go towards healing the gut. When you heal the gut, remove the toxins, remove the stress, give your child time to heal, the gut will heal, and then slowly you can develop and bring on the other pieces that will help your child achieve their best autism success. And that is my promise. That's all for today. This was a little bit of a longer video. I could not talk less about it because this is a topic that's close to me, that I have worked on myself and my kids, and I know how hard it is to see a child always scrubbing and rubbing and inflamed. It's really tough to see, if you are a mother, to see your child in pain. Yeah. So I hope you like the video. Please share. That helps me to reach more people, and don't forget to subscribe. I had to say that I'm a YouTuber after all. Have a good day, guys. Bye.